hit that subscribe button and then click on the bell to never miss a video. Also, if you guys want to get some ItsRitchieW merch, links down in the description.
This world is full of nightmares. Werewolves, vampires, and more struggle to survive in an eternal conflict over power, land, and mystical artifacts. Yet a new terror rises, threatening all they hold dear. Bound by their ancestors, a new generation rises to leave their mark upon this land. They will be tested, hunted, and feared. Welcome to Supernatural Origins.
What has happened? What are we fighting for? Now we can't go back and we can't move on. No point to pretend anymore. I've been strung out, starting to lose my soul. But you went too far and I won't back down. I'm heading for another door. It was only a matter of timing. I never needed you around it, but we keep running round and round. I've been down there looking for the silver lining, but no matter what we always fighting. So maybe you should just get lost, 'cause you're not safe with me around. You best bolt out before I detonate. You come too far out of bounds. You better plan for your getaway, 'cause you're not safe with me around. You best bolt out before I detonate. You come too far out of bounds. You better plan for your getaway, or I detonate on the
Oh dear, so you've returned. Were you successful in your attempts?
We have.
Yes,
We have the angelic feather.
Oh.
Got a bit of a confession, actually.
Oh,
I was never kicked out.
interesting.
I
See,
left
this
on
I
my own.
plucked it from his back.
See,
I left-
this backs up my thing all along. You're a moron.
Oh, remember where we are. Be nice.
No,
No,
I'm
he's not.
sick of it. Let's get out of here. Look at you.
What do you mean? Look at me.
Yeah, look at you.
No.
This
Yeah,
is
just look at you.
how I've
Is it
always been.
You? No,
What do you mean? This is how I was in the beginning.
not my beginning.
Huh?
Do we have everything?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
I see you've gotten the feather. Oh, you got the tear.
I was able to find the moon goddess and made her cry.
Oh. Oh, I'm sure the Patas would be happy
That's
to hear
dark. But what
that you
up?
found the moon goddess.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Remember
sure
The
where
moon
we
goddess
are.
cries easily, to be honest. Oh, and yes, I was successful in gathering a liquid blessing of our father.
Oh, neat. Well, we've got
Um,
everything then.
yes, he gave it to me. There's actually a spare copy on the certain set of pretenses.
He just gave it to you.
That
Yes, I went to
simple?
go talk to him. Well,
Well, as
sort
I'd
of.
imagine, people up here are rather bored and would like to see
Mhm.
action. So I suppose this is sort of way of passing the time and having a little game. to
Entertainment
see-
value.
Yeah,
You know
pretty
what?
much,
Yes.
yeah.
I just realized I'm not really bothered. I just want to get out of here.
Yep.
Same. I'm with you on this one. That's the first time I'm ever agreeing with you.
all
This
right.
place is turning me. Let's get out of here.
Well, then
Yes, we should probably get back soon before the wild hunt gets too out of hand.
This is true. I think we just need to go back to
Now
the
that we can
original
stop
place
it.
we were at, right?
Yep.
Once it's done, I can get back to my war.
Your war.
Your
War, really?
You really
Yes.
call this a war? It's
Do
kind
you
of
really
a,
think
You're
there's
more than
any
welcome to
need?
do what it is that you wish to do, but
it's
I
kind of a
will be staying out of
one-sided
it.
turkey
Yeah.
shoot. People aren't really retaliating in any way, you know.
I
it's
think
kind
I
of
understand you now,
one-sided.
Brandon, a little bit more.
Hmm. Precisely.
Well then,
Huh? What?
shall
Wait a
we get
minute.
going?
Yeah,
You
let's just
understand
get back to
him a
let's get back
tiny
down
bit
to the
more?
court.
Don't worry, Imp. If this
Hmm?
continues, you can work with me.
Ah,
Yep. No memories to be had here yet.
Yeah, I know.
So, how do we get out?
I
Well-
believe we
Oh.
reaffirmed from where we were.
Yeah, stay in the
And,
same
uh,
place.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, there's a quicker way back if we so desire to do so.
Really? That being?
Huh?
Yep,
Uh-huh.
follow me.
Oh, we're not gonna just jump off
Wait,
the
are you serious?
We just flying down?
Oh,
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it does work. Just don't hit the barrier.
right.
Well, you know,
Oof, that was a lot more simpler than last time.
Yes, I do believe you were given safe
Oh,
passage
my
this time.
wings, my tail. Yes, keeping the suit though.
Oh,
The suit does look pretty good.
Ground. The
do
real
you like
ground.
the mint green?
I'm just happy it didn't burn up on re-entry, you know.
That felt nicer.
Oh dear.
Much better.
Welcome back.
You're not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
How come you're in this? You know what? I'm not even complaining.
Oh,
What? You
What's
not?
wrong?
Really? Don't even start.
Well, I know you
Huh?
don't like it, but still.
To the office.
Okay.
okay.
Sure.
You say so. Do you
Damn
believe the
it.
office is the best place?
Everyone,
You okay?
Rihanna with the items.
Don't speak.
Oh yes, I do have my liquid blessing of the
Everything's-
father.
Ah, yes, I
everything's
have
still
the-
intact.
Good.
I mean, we have infinite of those, but yes.
Have you got the tier,
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah, of course. I didn't
Just
ask
making sure,
I
okay?
didn't ask the question without, knowing I had mine.
I'm just saying.
That
Indeed.
would be ridiculous.
Well then, if we've got everything, then we should have no issues then.
No, we shouldn't
Hopefully.
don't really have a problem.
Now
Yep.
we just gotta figure out exactly what we have to do with them.
Oh yes, I should have a book somewhere about doing angelic rituals. Yes. I do believe, and even in this library, I kept such a book around. This despicable library of mine. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see.
Despicable.
Yes. Please take a seat. Going to sit over here.
Are you really going to sit on the table again?
Yep.
All right.
It's big oath.
Did anyone see Doot or Dat on the way in?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes.
No, I didn't actually.
Is that a problem?
I mean, they always usually here to greet me when I'm back, but they're probably busy.
It's likely that
Okay.
either
Why are you
they're
sitting
asleep
over
or
there?
does not.
I mean, sit the head of the table.
Can I sit there?
No.
Go for it.
Why are you sitting there? Why are you sitting there?
Just,
Just okay. Just
feeling it out.
listen.
yes.
Just carry on.
Yes. Angelic rituals. Yes. We've acquired the materials that we need to perform the ritual we so desire, which is, of course, to pause the wild hunt. It says here that we'll need a large open space filled with some form of runic statues, specifically ones that belonged to the druids. Interesting. It seems that the druids
Okay.
were able to tap into angelic rituals. I guess makes sense.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
All
Sure.
things considered, it makes sense, don't you think?
It does.
A little, yeah.
Well, I mean, they are the ancestors of the first humans, of course.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, fair enough.
Mhm. Yes, the Garden of Eden humans, I should say.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes. After we've acquired the place that we need to be, then by placing the materials that we require into, it just seems like some form of circle. Doesn't matter how, just somewhere in the circle works, seems to work. And then by pouring either a liquid blessing of the Father on top or just a bottle of holy water. In this case, we need the liquid blessing for it is significantly stronger. Then we should be able to start the ritual. And the ritual should send the wild hunt back into a slumber. Easy enough, yes?
I guess.
Sounds pretty
Sure.
straightforward.
Yeah,
Do we
let's go
have
with
a
that.
location?
See, the only problem is I haven't seen a druid in quite some years.
Oh,
Who was the
that would
last
be a
one?
problem.
Ironically,
Oh,
another
yeah.
young lad named Richie, but I haven't seen him in quite some time.
No, is that the
Oh.
guy that you sticks and he came from a tree? What the-
That
Wait,
was in
what?
fact him.
Yes.
What?
Yes. His homeland was called the Between Lands, but where most of the druids currently reside. But the doorway was closed off after the incident of our
Maybe we
surrounding
could
the blood
find
moon.
him.
I doubt so. It seems we can no longer enter the Between Lands ever again.
Oh, that is a bit of a problem.
Slightly. It seems he's closed off the border since then.
See, I think someone can help you with that.
Oh, do you know
Really?
somebody who could enter the Between Lands?
A little skeleton helped us out once.
Oh, do you mean Pierre?
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, great. Skeletor.
Oh, is it possible that the Skeleton King is actually a descendant? Or an ancient druid? It's possible.
It could work.
I mean, he seems
Or
quite
whatever he
smart for
was
being a
before he
skeleton.
became a skeleton.
Either way, that or an interest in the Betweenlands, he has both.
This is true. If that was
Well,
the case.
regardless, I'm not sure going to the Betweenlands is completely necessary, but it would definitely empower the runes that we got there.
Definitely.
So then, easy enough. We need to find Pierre. Oh dear, where
That
could he be?
shouldn't be hard.
You
Problem is
say that.
Wouldn't that make
Yes,
him
doesn't
a
he
target,
have? It would make him not only a target of the
I mean, what's the issue? He's dead.
blood hunt.
And he's
Um,
rather immortal,
I know,
other
but-
than
Well,
The
apparently being
wild hunt.
immortal isn't
Yeah.
exactly everything these days.
If
What do
he
you
gets,
mean?
If he gets taken,
Well, the hunt.
he can't.
Oh,
get in the,
yes. Being
Between
immortal
worlds.
doesn't necessarily matter, I guess. In all fairness, all things considered, the wild hunt would
Well-
still take it.
Pierre does usually hang out at a specific graveyard. He has a
I mean-
special one.
Oh yeah.
It is a good question. He does have only roughly 43 million graves around the world.
But there's one special one.
Oh.
That's where I found him
Oh.
a couple times. He
I
sometimes
know which
there.
one they're talking about.
You do?
Which one is it?
It's the one where Maya is.
Oh.
Oh,
Who's that?
Maya.
you have. There's one over there.
Oh dear.
Who's Maya?
Yeah, but
No, his area.
It's not important.
Okay.
If that is the case,
It's a story for another time.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean,
there's something I'm
will we
missing.
have another time?
No. See, here's the other issue too that surrounds this whole problem. We're now all quite very much so targets for the wild hunt. See, they can
This
sense
is
the fact
true.
that we have important artifacts on us.
Mm,
Especially me, considering I have the blessing on me.
This is true. That'll be the highest one to go for,
Mhm.
right?
I asked her to
Definitely.
come. This time, I'll be ready. Right? No
Um,
blindsiding me and cutting off my head.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I do have the imp to protect me for now, but I'm not sure a sword will do too well against the wild hunt. Although it would fend them off for quite some time, distracting them enough to
And
get the
I'll
ritual
Burn
done.
him alive.
Oh, yes, there's one other thing, you see. The three of us will have to do the ritual because an angelic ritual can only
It makes
genuinely be
sense.
performed by angels.
Oh. Go
So,
figure.
fallen or not, it doesn't
Great.
matter.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yes, so we either have to sacrifice our time, or that's about it.
Great.
There's
That's
also the risk,
unfortunate.
of course, that we lose a bit of our angelic power.
Well,
If it
sounds like
means-
you guys
Wonderful.
have a lot to consider.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
you worry.
really
I'll be
don't-
the one to take care of it, since I believe this is my mess to begin with.
Well, if it means stopping them, I'll happily do it if I need to.
I would say allow me to do it. You see, there was one other specific memory I came up with on the way down.
That
You
being what?
see, I have quite a stake in the supernatural life. Because similar to how I was so much enjoyed the lives of the humans, I sought to create humans that weren't so just human. And so I sort of did. With supernatural beings.
What are you
trying to say that
What are you
you
implying?
created the supernaturals?
Well, Father and I had Father help, of course. I couldn't actually create another being. That's not possible.
So,
But he was interested in the idea. But he found that the supernatural beings caused issues among his original children, the humans. Which is why we must stay hidden at all times.
there
Makes
go
sense.
Is that
making
so?
wild
Mhm.
hunt.
Yes. Well, and of course, in the case that the supernatural world became too
So you're saying that
problematic.
he created the wild hunt because of the creations of the supernaturals that, well, ruined
We both
things.
created. Sort of, yes.
Great.
Well, of course.
Great.
It was
That's
more
good
of
to
a
know.
precautionary measure in the case that the supernatural world began to intrude on the human world, and it seems we've reached a critical mass point.
Great. That's
But because of this,
Sounds
I'm very much
wonderful.
so willing to offer my angelicness to take care of the situation.
Good. Glad you're willing.
it's down to you, I suppose.
Well then, should we
Is that
Get
good with
to
you
it.
as well?
Shall we reconvene at the
Yeah. Sure
graveyard?
thing.
I guess so.
yes.
Yes, I believe we should.
Right. Let's get to it.
Hopefully Pierre's there.
Indeed.
We get the information
I
we need.
mean,
So,
is there no way to summon the useless little
Nope.
bony thing? No.
I don't
Okay.
think
Kinda
there
just
is.
appears.
He always tells me to talk to skeleton skulls, but I don't think it quite works like that.
Yes. Oh, and believe it or not,
I mean,
Pierre's
we have a
actually
few
quite,
outside, but I don't
quite
think
strong.
there are any.
Really?
Oh yes,
No one
very
thought-
much so.
Hmm.
He commands the army of the
Well,
underworld. Of
He
course.
might still have some goblin scent on his FEMA. If he does, I could probably pick it up.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Well then, I will see you guys
Hmm.
in the in the nighttime then.
Yeah.
At the graveyard.
So, I'll see you then.
Yep.
Also, if you
That's the
see
plan.
Duke and Dat on the way out, tell them we're back and not to be too surprised by whatever that is.
Noted.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay.
Well then, I wish you safe journeys.
Likewise.
Same
and
to you.
Whatever you've got to
See
do.
you in the graveyard.
Good luck
Yep.
with that.
Not
imps.
not
See you
literally.
there,
Well, yeah, quite literally, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
figuratively.
What a moron.
Couldn't agree more. Yeah, I heard that. Finally, I've been waiting for so long. You.